You're watching the SEC on ABC, and welcome everybody to ABC Saturday Night Football presented by Capital One. There's nothing like a night game at Tiger Stadium, Death Valley, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the conference opener for the Florida Gators and the LSU Tigers in front of more than 102,000 rabid fans on a hot and sticky night in the Bayou. His first SEC road start. He's on target. And a nice catch by Vernell Brown III. They're showing blitz. They bring pressure. Out wide it goes. VB3 as they call him. Wrestled down inside the 45 by Whit Weeks, their outstanding linebacker, the leader of the defense, a preseason All-American. Trey Wilson goes in motion and the officials stop the action.
Previous play is under further review for potential targeting.
Well, you can hear the crowd booing while we were away. It was announced that Whit Weeks has indeed been ejected for targeting. That is a huge blow to the LSU defense. First team all-conference last year, preseason All-American, very much the leader of Blake Baker's defense. Brian Kelly said yesterday he's the guy. When his teammates need to be picked up, he picks them up. When they need to be calmed down, he calms them down. Here's a quick run. Jaden Baugh ahead for 3, and here's a look at the targeting, and I think they got this right, Greg.
They did. Crown of the helmet to the face mask is an indicator. As soon as he drops his head right there and initiates contact with the top of that helmet, it's an obvious call and just a massive loss for this LSU defense.
LIU a blowout win, but he made all 3 last week against South Florida. Plenty of leg, and that one would have been good from Shreveport. 45-yard field goal. Durham in the pistol, dragged down to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Get him matched up on some linebackers. Here comes a corner blitz. They do swing it out to Jaden Baugh. Outside he goes across midfield with a Florida first down to the Tiger 43. On 3rd and 10. Good pocket and an interception. Picked off inside the 30-yard line by Deshaun Spears.
By the defender, locating and looking and using his eyes. Watch him engage with the receiver initially, and then as soon as the ball goes in the air, he looks backwards. It's a bad throw by Lagway. That ball's got to be deeper. That ball's got to be to the outside. Kind of underthrows it and misses inside and allows the defender to...
A blitz up the middle. He had to get rid of it. He did. First down. Inside the 30 goes Barryon Brown for an 18-yard gain. And some key penalties, especially that holding call that brought back the 87-yard Gator touchdown. Nussmeier flushed. Takes off running as the coaches asked him to do. Ramos, veteran kicker. There's plenty of leg for that one. It's a beautiful little baby draw, just like Greg McElroy. Right down the middle. And they brought Jackson back to Lagway's hip. Blitz up the middle from Perkins. Lagway got it off, incomplete. Another 3rd down and long. Both teams are 1 for 5 on 3rd down. This is 8 yards to go. Pressure immediately and an on-target throw to Aaron Anderson. A quick toss to Jawan Johnson. I haven't seen Caden Durham, their featured back ordinarily, for a bit. Aaron Childs made the tackle, linebacker for Florida. Just a 3-man rush. Nussmeier toward the end zone. Touchdown! Xavier Thomas.
Working on that polish that he did in the offseason, giving him all that smoke with the route, showing him how it's done. Perfect throw and a tremendous response from LSU.
Jaden Baugh, the running back, couple of fakes. Lagway did well to sidestep the rush, and he's on target for a first down to Jamichael Sturdivant. Has not played very much so far this year. He's the running back. Over the middle, good catch on a ball thrown behind him by Aiden Mizell, and he has a first down for Florida. 2 out of 2 on third down on this drive. Lagway from Mizell. Touchdown, Florida. With Tamarcus Cooley on him. A nice catch by Mizell.
Left corner of the end zone, and you just try to drop it in there, and Lagway does so beautifully right here. Look at the ball turn over right over the top of the defender. It's really well covered by Cooley, but a perfect throw and a great catch is going to beat tight coverage every time. And that's the DJ Lagway that we expected coming in to his sophomore season. Great answer from the Gators.
Under a minute to go. Lagway over the middle, caught by Vernell Brown III to the 36-yard line. They've converted their last 3 third downs to get to 4 out of 8 for the game. 4-man rush, and he throws it away, picked off, threw it in a double coverage over the middle, and A.J. Halsey intercepted.
Talk to this staff at LSU. They think Halsey has as good instincts as anybody they've seen in quite some time, and he plays it perfectly there. Baits the quarterback, jumps right in front of the in-breaking route, and a critical error.
LSU has 1 timeout. They go to the run with Durham. Some groans from the crowd on that play call. The only miss was from 51 wide right. That one is right down the middle. And it sends the homestanding LSU Tigers to halftime with a 13-10 lead.
Gotta think, as a defensive player, it's so fun to play in.
Lagway, nice fakes and a beautiful decision to keep it. That might have been the design. He got hit hard at the end of the run, but he'll take it. Lagway intercepted again. Coming down the sideline. Deshaun Spears. Touchdown, Tigers. And this defense must be confusing Lagway because he's thrown the ball into traffic many times tonight.
A little better, but there's still so much to clean up from the quarterback spot for both teams.
Jawan Johnson is the running back. Nussmeier on target. Bauer Sharp, the tight end, with 1 man to beat. And he's run down and shoved out by Jordan Castell at the 16-yard line.
That was just a great throw and execution. And finally, Florida's a team that tries to keep everything in front of them. They get a little too wide with the safeties there.
Caden Durham back in at running back now for LSU. Trying to expand a 10-point lead with 11 minutes to go. Nussmeier flagged down. And he throws an interception. Dijon Johnson picked it off.
Late across the middle. Brian Kelly's got to let him have it. They got the hold up front, obviously, but this is just careless. I mean, what's he doing? You can't make that throw under any circumstance. And they've talked so much off-season-wise.
Wow.
To Garrett Nussmeier to win the down.
Lagway waving at Baugh, sends it to him on the sideline for a first down. Some improvisation, and it works. Lagway deep down the middle and intercepted for the 4th time into triple coverage, and Tamarcus Cooley picked it off.
Just airmails it over the top where Cooley's awaiting. Lagway has not had his best stuff tonight. Now 4 picks and some really badness. Him along with so many other new additions in the back end, they are totally different in the secondary.
Caden Durham, the ball carrier. Miles Graham, the stop. On 2nd down, Lagway. First down. Vernell Brown III.
Now you got to see the tempo. The sides, they got to play with more urgency, Florida does.
Jaden Baugh got the first down, fought hard to get across the 40 as an opportunity to quickly change the narrative after that loss last week. Lagway running for his life. Oh my goodness, it's pick number 5. That one was thrown up for grabs as much as it possibly could be.
Throw it away. I mean, watch him buy a little time, moves to his left, back to his right, and then just kind of just heaves it and doesn't have enough on it to get the ball out of bounds in the direction of his receiver. It didn't really look at any point like he was trying to complete that. Just
Tennessee that preceded us. Comeback win in overtime. Look out. Caden Durham. There's a flag down, a couple in the secondary. Cormani McLean ran him down inside the 5.
you just see they're trying to run off as quickly as humanly possible, but unless you have a time machine, I'm not sure you can make it 40 yards in the blink of an eye.
So it's a 51-yard run for Durham. Because if you score, then you are going to give the ball back. Nussmeier went down. LSU players thought he shouldn't have been shoved down. There is no flag. Meanwhile, the clock's running.
And the turnovers, sometimes you have a bad night. And DJ Lagway's had a lot of good moments in the Florida uniform. Hopefully for him, this is the bottom, but he's got to make better decisions. He's got to be more accurate with the football.
And that loss last week was surprising, but it looks worse now after USF got handled tonight by Miami. So the offense is still a work in progress for both schools. And LSU defeats Florida for the 6th time in the last 7 years.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk